Hi, I'm Shelley Fisher, President of Brit Systems. We're here at the RSNA 2011. And this year we're highlighting some of our new products. We're highlighting our Roentgen Cloud, which is our totally free offering for 5 gigabytes in the cloud for users to set up their own personal server. They can upload studies and then they can share them to other users and they can view those studies anywhere in the world. Along with this product, we're introducing a new feature to urgent findings. It's called follow-up required. This is taking care of that thorny problem where there's something that the radiologist has found. It's not urgent, but it is going to require a follow-up study. So they simply enter how long they should wait before sending a note to the referring physician, and then the referring physician will receive an email from our system reminding them to get another study for a patient. For example, if a patient has a broken ankle, they'll take a study and want the patient to come back in 6 weeks to verify that the break is healing. The other product that is getting rave reviews from Brit Systems is WebWorks, our iPad viewer. Our iPad viewer is an actual application on the iPad available through the Apple Store, and it allows studies to be downloaded from the cloud and then viewed anywhere in the world, and you don't even need to be connected to the network. Now we're going to go take a look at this feature and show you how easy and functional it is. We're calling it the personal cloud solution because it is actually the user's personal site. They can set it up any way they want, give it their name, and they will give a URL that will get their users directly to their site. So let's see how easy it is for a user to get started. Once they get on the site, they'll see this Getting Started button, and they can come over and select the Edit Site Settings, and this will bring them to a page where they can totally configure their own site. They can give it their own name, they can give it their own AE title, set their time zones. They can even set up their own security model so that it meets whatever their users might be accustomed to. It's totally theirs. Of course, one of the big tricks in all of these systems is how do you get the study up to the cloud? Our system does support DICOM TLS, which is a secure method that does not require a VPN, but we also have this neat widget, our Upload Study widget. So if I select the Upload Study widget, I just select my browser. This will bring me out to the operating system where I can select studies. I can do a multiple select on some images. And now I've selected them. I'm just going to select Upload Study. And you can see from the message over here that my study is complete. That's as easy as it is to upload information to our cloud. Total browser solution. We have had no plugins. So what does this look like to other people, other users? First of all, let's go ahead and add a user. Maybe what I want to do is maybe I want some physicians to come be able to take a look at my study. So I'm going to add a physician in here. And now I have a new user in the system. And we'll log on to this new user I just created. Notice that the user doesn't have access to any studies at this point. So let's go to a radiologist. Here's a radiologist who's on the system. They have access to everything. So you can notice that the study we just uploaded is available to them. So if they want to view it, they can just double click it. There's the study. What's really nice about this solution is that I can also add reports. I'm going to add reports simply by going and cutting and pasting in this case. Now I have a report in the field, and I'm just going to finalize it. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go back and I want to share this with that user that just got created. From this field I can add a new user, but let's just go ahead and let's share it with Shelley Doc 4. I'm going to tell them to view it and call me. And I'll have to tell them what their password is. Now what they're going to do, because we entered their email earlier, they're going to get an email with a link to this study. You can see down here the study's been shared. Now if I go back to that physician, you'll notice that they have access to this study. They did not have before. Double click on it, and boom. They have access to the study and the report, and they can do this anywhere in the world. All they need is a browser and an internet connection. So let's go and let's open up this patient that has a lot of studies. Notice that I have a timeline across the top. I have some tools where I can get rid of some real estate, give me some more real estate to look at images. Now, I'm going to get rid of the report. I've looked at it. I have some wonderful tools for measurement. Under my angle tool, I can select a cob angle. I now have 2-line cobs. We'll exaggerate this a little bit. And with all of our annotation tools now, it just stays on until you release it. So if you want to draw another one, it stays active. And it even stays active across images. And you'll find that's true with all of our annotation tools. Another very nice feature that we have the ability to easily drag and drop comparison studies. Just by running your mouse over the icon on the timeline, you can get more information about the study. Some studies have urgent findings. We drag and drop this into a screen. Try again. There we go. That's how easy it is to get your comparison study. And let me show you some of the new tools that we have for working with ultrasounds. Now, I have the ability to turn on Cines. It's been a wonderful tool for cardiologists because we can deliver even very large studies very rapidly. Stop them. I can start them all together by Cine all windows. And then as I grab other multi-frame studies and drag them over, they just pick up and start running. Wonderful tool for cardiologists. Now I'm going to hand you over to Robbie Barton, our Chief Architect of WebWorks, our iPad application that works with our cloud and is purchased through the iStore.
Hi, my name is Robbie Barton. I'm the Chief Software Architect at Brit Systems, and I'd like to demonstrate our iPad app called WebWorks. It's available on the App Store right now. I'm going to start up the application, our WebWorks application right here. The first thing you have to do is log into the server using your own ID. Once you're logged in, you'll be able to see all of the studies that are accessible to you. I'm going to click on one of these patients here, and you can see there's a timeline up here that shows all of the different studies that this patient has had. Down at the bottom are icons for the images. I just tap on one of these images to view it, and you can zoom it using your finger and pan, and we can do a little window level function here just with one finger. The image quality is excellent on this application. It's really a great tool for working with a referring physician, talking to a patient and showing them the different anatomy. If I want to compare this study to a prior study, I just click on the timeline button and I can see the different studies. I select the study that I want to compare to, and it'll pull them both up side by side. I can look at the anatomy side by side, which is a really nice feature on such a small screen. I'm going to close over here when I'm done. I'll close out here. We also have the patient's record fully integrated. Data about allergies, immunization, insurance is all available. We receive that information from HL7 messages. I'll close that out. I want to show you an MR study to show you some of the linking that we do. Open up a sagittal view, and then I can pan over to the midline of the spine, find a particular vertebral body, put it in the middle of the screen, and when I switch between different series, I'll get the same view at the same magnification. I can switch over to the axial view and I can see that same disc that I'm looking at. And this navigation makes it really easy to get around a very large study on such a small device. When I'm done, I can also view the report. The report will be sent in a PDF format that I can use. Okay, so I'm done there. Last thing I should probably show you is how to view a CT study. We're in a CT study. I can go over here. I got different window levels. I can go to a bone window, go to a brain window, manually window level, switch back to pan and zoom. So you can see the image quality is phenomenal. And when I'm done, I'm done.
To sign up for the cloud and to get more information about all of Brit's products, please visit us at www.brit.com. Thank you.